Hey guys, Luma here, and welcome back to my Skies of Arcadia playthrough. Last episode, we made our way into Valua and through the catacombs, and now we'll be sneaking into the Colosseum to save our family and friends from being executed. It looks like this ladder leads straight up to the Colosseum, and then you're going to want to go ahead and click break into the Colosseum. It's just making sure that you know what you're getting into, because you're about to enter another fight back to back when you go in here. And now we present the executions of the notorious air pirate Dine and his treacherous band of blue rogues. Their crimes include attacking Imperial airships and stealing precious cargo. The price of stealing from Valua is high, and Dine and his pitiful band will pay with their heads. Looks like he gave up after all. I knew it. Huh? Vice! Hurry! Run for the opening in the floor! Hi everyone! I missed you guys! We're here to rescue! Come on, let's go! Well, how very bold of you. You have deprived the audience from witnessing the death of a notorious... My ability to read sometimes. You have deprived the audience from witnessing the deaths of a notorious band of air pirates. Now they will witness your execution. I don't know why you're all upset. The audience already got to watch us free all of our friends and trash your guards. Now they get to watch us beat the snot out of you. What more could they want? By the way, the name's Vice. Vice is so cocky, oh my goodness. Alrighty, since all of these guys are from Valua, they will be yellow, which means we want to be in blue. I'm gonna go for this spell warden over here. I'm gonna go ahead and have Aika... Aika's gonna cast Incrum on Drachma. This might be a mistake, but the spell wardens here do cast Incrum on the Executioner, so that can be an issue for sure. Let's go ahead and also switch to our hook hand and hope everything goes well. The boys are going to work on the same spell warden. Hopefully we can take out the one that usually tends to cast it for me. Oh no, this one's guarding. Oh well. I picked the wrong one. Sucks to be me. Oh well, we'll be buffed. And we'll just try our best. The Executioner can really hurt. He's got a tackle of his own, and it hits more than just one person if you're really unlucky. Oh, his Sonic Wave hits more than one person. My bad. But he also does have a tackle of his own, so that can really hurt. Alrighty, let's go ahead and make sure that we are continuing to take out this spell warden. Aika is going to go ahead and buff the party with Quicka, and I'm debating if I should try to heal Vice. I feel like leaving him with just a little bit of health might be a mistake. Even just like a little bit of health loss could really be life and death for Vice at this point. Is what it is. Hopefully it works out. Got one more spell warden to take out, and then we should be good. Vice automatically went to him, which is perfect. Oh, there's the Incrum. We weren't fast enough. That's okay. We're gonna have to roll with it. Let's go ahead and have Vice continue whittling down this spell warden. Aika's gonna go ahead and heal herself. I'm not even playing with that. And then Drachma will also target the spell warden just in case. This is definitely one where you want to play it safe. We do have that Rizzlin box, but this is not the fight you want to use it in. Oh no, we missed with Drachma. Yeah, Rizzlin is not a spell you get for a really long time. It's also not an item you get for a really long time. So I want to save that for a different fight. And here comes the tackle. Oh my goodness, Vice has like a sliver of health. See what I mean? It was not a good idea. Please don't touch Vice. Please don't touch Vice. I can't remember what Crystalli does. The panic I just had right there. Oh my goodness. All right. You are going to go ahead and use a Sakra's crystal on yourself. Aika's also going to go ahead and use a Sakura crystal on you. We're going to hope for Drachma. And we're going to switch him over to his mace hand. And I'm going to go ahead and just use this tackle S move thing on the spell warden. I don't have the luxury of missing at this point. Like, we really need to get that guy gone. Because if Drachma takes one more heavy hit, he might be down too. Oh, this fight is so not going how I wanted it to. This is honestly... I feel like the Executioner fight is such a dramatic difficulty scale all out of nowhere, honestly. It's really asking you to, like, have paid attention through all of the tutorials they've been giving you for, like, the last 5 hours and, like, put them all together. This is really where it starts to come together. And the difficulty scale is way up. There's no good options. I'm gonna do a whole round of focusing with the boys. Aika's gonna go ahead and heal up Drachma because he is still hurting. And then Drachma is gonna go ahead and use his spirit charge. That should keep him safe if anything does come hit him before we can heal him, because he'll be guarding as well. And we'll get those spirit points that we so desperately need to do literally anything cool. There we go. We are so ready. Yeah, that was a good idea. Oh, also I should pay attention and see if this tackle is hitting 2 people, because I was not paying attention to that. It does hit 2 people. Well, good thing we were guarding with Drachma here. Alright, Vice, just go ahead and guard. This gives us an opportunity to just heal Vice because Drachma has his mace hand and the spirit points to go. I'm hoping the next round he'll have enough spirit points to just use it back to back and we can, like, get through this fight by the skin of our teeth, or whatever that saying is. Do you guys ever get, like, super confused on sayings? I mix them up all the time and, like, say them wrong, and it doesn't matter how many times I'm corrected, I just, like, mess it up anyways. There we go, there we go. One more and this guy will be down for sure. Sonic Wave. Okay, Aika's gonna need to heal next turn. You have to keep her, like, full health, because if that tackle comes for her, you'll be crying. Alright, let's go ahead. He's going to heal Aika. Aika's going to guard. And Drachma is going to tackle. And then we shouldn't have to worry too much for the rest of the fight. I'm pretty sure that's it in a nutshell. Yeah, there we go. We're totally through this. Thank goodness. So yeah, it can be a little sticky if you leave the spell wardens up for too long. But once you get them down, you're good. You just have to remember that Vice and Aika can almost be one-shot by that guy if you're not careful. Perfect. Vice and Aika got to level 12, and we will get another Moonberry from this fight. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we didn't. We got an Electro Box and a Sakra's Crystal. I guess that's not considered a boss battle. Okay. That's fine. And look at Vice. Oh my goodness. He's so full of himself sometimes. Alrighty, let's go ahead and make our way down here. The music is super dramatic. We are definitely on the run from Valua now. We have really made ourselves known. Let's see. I'm pretty sure our family is down here. They sure are. And Marco's actually down here as well. Hey, you really did it. You rescued your friends. I can't believe it. You really are something. Marco, what are you doing here? I told you before, right? I live here. I know everything about these sewers. This wall was built with a secret door. I took your friends into the secret room just behind me. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, heal up, and save, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so all of our family is over here, and our friends. I say all of our family, it's one family member. When they were moving us, they put us on some sort of rail car. I've never seen anything like that before in my whole life. They got these metal boxes all lined up one after the other, like some big long bug, and that's one strange way to get places. I mean, we have ships that fly, so... There are no signs of anyone following us, but it's probably just a matter of time before they find this place too. Now we just have to try and figure out a way to get out of Valua. Huh. Easier said than done, I suppose, but we've made it this far at least. I mean, kind of optimistic. You never cease to amaze me. I never would have thought I'd see you here. But I'm glad you showed up. We all owe you one. Yeah, you kind of owe me a whole lot. I just saved all your lives. There is also some chests here with sacred crystals and magic droplets, which probably would come in handy. I think if I wasn't so well stocked, I would definitely be hurting a lot more than I am right now. I can't believe you actually did it, Vice. You showed those balloons a thing or two. You were great. Heh. It's been a while since I've had so much fun. How often do we get to pound balloons in their own country? Probably like once in a lifetime opportunity for most people. Let's go ahead and talk to Briggs before we talk to our dad. All right, we managed to get out of the Colosseum, but now what? We still have to get out of Valua, and that's no easy task by any measure. You are a little late, Vice. If you were any later, I'd be a whole head shorter right now. Dang, coming in with a dad joke? Vice, I always knew you were tough, but breaking into a public execution and freeing all of us, now I think you're crazy too. Well, what can I say? I'm not ready to take over as head of the Dime family just yet. Wait a minute, where's Fina? Fina, when they captured us from Pirate Isle, they took her somewhere else. I overheard some soldiers talking about her. It sounded like she was taken to the Valuan Imperial Palace. What? Why was she taken to the palace? It appears that the Empress herself wanted to meet Fina. I've got a feeling that there's more to that girl than meets the eye. I'm sorry, is she a transformer? Anywho's, she knows something important enough to have Valua after her. Fina. Vice, what are you going to do? And then this is a swashbuckling thing. You're gonna want to go ahead and say, we have to go save Fina. Of course we have to go save Fina. The guards are scattered. The whole island is in chaos. It'll be dangerous, but it looks like now is our best chance to strike. Here, take this with you, Vice. It's a little early to be giving this to you, but considering the circumstances, I'll make an exception. Wow, it's your yellow moonstone. Thanks, Dad. If you use it with your weapons, they'll take on the properties of lightning. I will take all of the air pirates back to the Little Jack. We'll be waiting for you. You need to be at the Little Jack when they open the gates. I know. When the gates open, it's our only chance to escape. First, you'll want to go to Upper City. You might be able to sneak aboard a rail car that's on its way to the palace. I see. Upper City, huh? Marco, how do I get to Upper City from here? If you go down that tunnel over there, you'll reach Upper City. But there are a ton of guards in Upper City. You shouldn't go, it's too dangerous. I'm ready for anything, Marco. In the midst of the storm, I can see the one path that will get us out of Valua. I've gotta try. Let's go, Aika. We gotta save Fina. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way this way. This part shouldn't be too terribly hard getting out of the catacombs. However, we are down a party member, which means we're gonna have less spirit points at the start of a battle. So we won't be able to do any alpha storms or anything like that as soon as the round starts. Yeah, we have 3 spirit points. Luckily, these are all going to be pretty easy to take out. I am gonna go ahead and have Vice attack, and that Pyre box we got earlier will actually come into play right now. You guys finally get to see that. It's literally almost the same animation as using the spell outside of how they cast it initially. Wait, Vice? Marco, you followed us? What's wrong? Vice, don't go, please. My mother and father were both killed by Valuan soldiers while they were trying to escape from this city. There's no way out. Trying to get through the Grand Fortress, it's impossible. No one has ever escaped from Valua. You're gonna die this time. I just know it. Your parents, I'm sorry to hear that, Marco. But I have to go. I don't have a choice. And every time I hear the word impossible, It makes me want to prove everyone wrong. A long time ago, a handful of sailors took a small boat out into uncharted skies. They had no idea what they would find. Monsters, a maelstrom, the end of the world? It was because these sailors challenged the unknown that new lands were discovered. If we challenge ourselves and never give up, our own horizons will broaden, in our hearts and in our minds. I need to push myself every day. I have to know what I can accomplish. I never give up, and so far, nothing has ever stopped me. But Vice. Don't worry about me. I believe we'll make it out. I will find a way, and that's what's keeping me going. I'm going to prove that it's not impossible to escape. Impossible is just a word to let people feel good about themselves when they quit. Vice, do you think I could ever be a sailor? If I could ever sail the skies? Of course, you've got what it takes. I'll be waiting for you, out there. I wanted you guys to hear it. It's probably the worst line of voice acting in this game. Anywho's, thank you. It really ruins that sentimental moment that we just had. It's like, why? Lord Galcian brings good news, Your Majesty. Indeed I do, Your Highness. I am sure you will be pleased. As you have requested, my forces have captured a Sylvite. Excellent work, Galcian. You have yet to fail me. So this is what a Sylvite looks like. Such a beautiful girl. Her clothes are interesting. A nice specimen. Today we have taken another step closer to our main objective. Soon the Valuan Empire shall rule the world. You seem sad, young one. Why do you not rejoice with us? You shall witness our finest hour. You have the knowledge that we seek. You can assist us. All who oppose us shall fall. Their islands will be reduced to ash and dust. Anyone who stands in our way will be destroyed. And you, young one, shall help us. Mother, ruling the world by force is not something that I am sure I approve of. An empire that does not listen to the plight of its people is destined to fall. Enrique, you still have much to learn. You cannot walk the path of an emperor and concern yourselves with the petty worries of the people. But Mother... Now, Enrique. I am building an empire for you. Since you shall inherit the throne when I pass on, you should pay more attention. Well then, young lady, I know that there are 6 moon crystals, and that they have been scattered all over the world. I also know that he who controls the crystals controls weapons of mass destruction. I believe your people refer to them as Gigas? When the Gigas are ours, we shall rule the world. Now, young lady, will you tell me where to find the moon crystals? I will die before I tell you. What did you say? You do not understand how powerful the Gigas really are. The Gigas were great weapons of destruction, built by the old world, and they are more powerful than you can imagine. And that is precisely why Valua must obtain these weapons. Since we are the most powerful empire, we should have full control over them, and once we have them, we shall rule the world. No, humans must never control the moon crystals and the Gigas ever again. Power-hungry dictators like you are the reasons humans must never control them. You dare insult me, the Empress of the Great Valuan Empire, in my own palace? Kill her, kill her, kill the little wench, off with her head. Mother, think about what you are saying. You cannot kill her, she's done nothing wrong. Are you saying that this girl is innocent, Enrique? Even after she insulted me so? Kill her. Kill her now. Please, you must believe me. The power of the Gigas is not to be underestimated. Silence, wench. You shall pay for your insolence. Lord Galcian, I bring urgent news. Someone has broken into the Colosseum and freed the Blue Rogues. What? I'm on my way. Take the girl to the ship and bring her to the Grand Fortress immediately. Yes, Lord Galcian. Your Majesty, I request permission to deploy the Armada. I will take the girl with me, and she will guide me to the moon crystals. Very well then, use the power of the Armada and bring the crystals to me. Of course, Your Majesty. However, I have but one humble request. I would like to request that a new addition be made to our highest-ranking officers. I would like to recommend my Vice Captain Ramirez for the position. Do as you wish. In return, I want you to give me your word that you will bring me those crystals.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You heard the Admiral. Get up. Ramirez? So it definitely seems like Fina knows exactly who Ramirez is. We are now in Upper City too, so we'll be able to get like the contrast between Lower City and Upper City. This is Valua's Upper City. Only those of wealthy stature or born of noble blood live here, of course. It's a much harder life here in the Upper City than you think. There are so many plays, so many parties. I'm a very busy person. The bathtub in my house is made out of gold, you know? Pure gold, of course. But something is still missing. I know. I'll have my toilet made out of pure silver. Gross? Imagine trying to clean that. That would be so disgusting. My mommy told me that people in Lower City rarely get to eat white bread. But that's stupid. If they can't eat bread, why don't they just eat cake? I wonder if that's a reference to Marie Antoinette. Which apparently that's not something she ever said, but like who cares at this point? Oh, are you a nobleman? You'll have to excuse me, but which family are you from? Let's go ahead and say we come from a poor but noble family. Me? I'm the only son of a poor but noble family. Oh, I see. Now that I think about it, your clothes are rather old. Enough. Please go away. I wouldn't want your poorness to rub off on me. Dang, frick you too, dude. Wow, these people up here suck. I like Lower City way better. Ooh, you can see the train in the distance over there. That's cool.
Wow.
Vice, that huge vehicle over there must be the rail car. I think you're right, Aika. It looks like it can only ride on those rails. I guess it would be hard to steal. Let me get a closer look. Fina! What are you talking about? I thought Fina was supposed to be at the palace. That's what I thought, but it looks like that railcar is going to the Grand Fortress. If she gets taken into the fortress, we'll never be able to get her out. We have to move. Now! It sounds like the engines are starting. We'll never get down there in time. Vice, what should we do? We've got to jump onto the roof. What? Isn't there a plan B? Come on, Aika. This shouldn't be too tough. I love that scene so much. It's so funny. Aika is so clumsy. My poor girl. Fina should be at the front of the rail car. Let's go. Lord Gaussian, we just received a message from Central Station in Upper City. They have spotted some air pirates snooping around the rail cars. What? And the air pirates who escaped the execution, are they still free? Yes, Lord Gaussian, my humblest apologies. It matters not. I'll summon the city guards and sweep all of the rail cars. We'll find them. That won't be necessary. We know where they're heading. They're going to try and rescue the girl. What's the status of the Grand Fortress gates? They're currently open, sire. They aren't scheduled to close for a while. Close the gates immediately. Place all ships in the bay on full alert. Dispatch the Imperial railcar immediately. I shall deal with these pirates myself. Yes, Lord Gaussian. Alrighty, so we are going to have to make a run for it to Fina before Gaussian has a chance to catch up to us. And it seems like we're not going to get much of a head start. Oh my goodness. Hi, Gaussian. Weren't you just at the, like, Coliseum? Oh, that's cool. He tossed his jacket. Nice. Who's that, Vice? There's something about this guy. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't think we can take him. Yeah, and he looks really mad, too. Aika, here's the plan. Run. We have to get to Fina before he catches us. Yeah. I'm not sure if he can actually catch you in this part, and I'm not about to find out, so let's go ahead and make a run for it. I don't want that problem. I'm not even willing to go back and, like, go to a previous save point to find out. No thank you. Alright, so these are a new enemy. They are patrol guards. They're honestly not that interesting. They cast Quicka, and they heal each other, and they have a really high chance of dropping Sakra's crystals, but outside of that, they're pretty easy for us to take out. Yeah, we already took one out, and this guy does like some dinky little doo-doo damage. We still can't one-shot them though, so we'll have to work together, but that's okay. Oh, they cast Electri too. I was mistaken. They do not just cast Quicka. That's so unfortunate. Oh, and he got off a critical hit. We are taking a lot of damage this fight. Ew. Alright, we finally got that one down. It's of course because Vice missed the first round. There we go. Alright, we should be good with just Vice attacking. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Sacred Crystal on Aika. He's gonna hit me in the face. She's gonna counter. Well, now Vice can definitely take him down by himself. Oh my god, he missed. I spoke too soon. Vice, you kind of suck right now. Go ahead and Cutlass Fury so we don't miss. Imagine you come out of these fights and he's just like on your butt. That would be so terrifying. I would cry if Gaussian was just right there. Luckily, he's very patient and he waits for us to finish our fights. Vice! Who are you? Sorry we took so long, Fina. We're here to get you out. Insolent pests, you'll have to get past us first. Bring it on. So these royal guards are also yellow because we're still in Valua. They're honestly not too bad. What's really just annoying about them is they have a habit of counter stancing, so they'll be able to guard and then automatically counter you. It's a special move that Vice unlocks. I just haven't gotten around to unlocking it yet because it didn't seem important. They also do cast Electras and they heal. So this fight, while it's not super hard, like it can get pretty annoying over time. There we go. Oh no, he's gonna get a counter off. Dang it! Ooh, but he missed us. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just have Vice attack again. And then Aika's gonna go ahead and heal Vice with a Sakura Crystal. I do kind of want to keep it a little bit safer just because if Vice goes down, it's gonna be really annoying to try and finish the fight with Aika. I'll probably like rage a little bit. I thought she was gonna get a counterattack there. Oh, I hate when the game tricks me like that. Well, Vice got a counter though, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and have him Cutlass Fury this guard. I know that seems a little silly, but I think it's actually our best option. Wow, words, I don't know them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and have Aika use Lovely. He's counterstancing, they're counterstancing. I'm glad they chose to do that instead of healing each other, honestly. And they shouldn't be able to counter since we're using spells and super moves. Oh, that hit both of them, cool. I forget that hits them both, that they're like close enough to each other. Hopefully this is enough damage to take this one out. Oh, it's not. Get wrecked. Alright, that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy, and then she's gonna go ahead and use Lovely again. It's simple and easy. They're not counterstancing. Hopefully they don't heal before Vice gets a chance to go. Oh, she took him out. Nice. Go Aika. Aika has gotten a lot of like the final kills when Vice like did all the work to whittle them down. That is so funny. I think it did happen with like the first two bosses we faced. Oh, and we got a lot of magic droplets. That's cool. Awesome. I'll take it. I'm so glad you're safe, Fina. We were so worried about you. Vice, Aika, how did you... Why? Why do you think? We're here to save you. You mean you did all of this just for me? Aw, Fina, we're friends. We weren't gonna let them take you away from us. Thank you both so much. Honestly, I was so scared. I was all alone. I was afraid they were going to hurt me. Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful. She's so cute. Everything is okay now, Fina. Now let's get out of here. I can't allow that. What? He found us. I am Gaussian, a lord of the Imperial Armada. You have caused us a great deal of trouble, boy. What is your name? I'm Vice of the Blue Rogues. I just thought you were the guy that cleaned the rail cars. So you're the one who made a fool out of Alfonso. That girl is worth nothing to you air pirates. Hand her over to me. I guarantee that your lives, as well as that of the girl, will be spared. Is that a deal? Never, obviously. I don't even know what you want with her. But you're Valuans. Whatever it is, it can't be good. Do you honestly think that after attacking the Valuan Armada, you'll be able to fly the skies freely? We're air pirates. We don't need your permission for anything. If we see something we want, we take it. That's very disappointing. I'm afraid you leave me no choice. I must destroy you. The little Jack. You were late, Vice. We decided to come get you, and from the looks of it, we were just in time. Fina, are you alright? Yes, thank you very much. I'm very grateful that you've gone through so much trouble to rescue me. Relax, Fina. We're all okay right now. Save the mushy stuff for later. She's right. We can be thankful after we've gotten out of Valua. Captain, emergency! They're closing the gates. If the gate closes, we're all dead. We're under attack. Valuan ships, dead ahead. They're blocking the entrance. We've got to act fast. We need to take out that blockade. Looks like I'm gonna be able to test out the harpoon cannon earlier than I thought. All hands to battle stations. We've got a warning about you air pirates from the Colosseum guards. You're not getting through here. Alrighty, so this is actually a pretty simple fight. For the first round, you're just going to want to go ahead and focus a ton. It's not the most exciting fight. It's meant to be a tutorial on how to use the harpoon cannon. So just focus up the first turn. You do need a ton of spirit points to fire that. So, you know, do what you gotta do. Alrighty, so if you look at the top there, you can see the little slot that has the harpoon cannon symbol on it. That is the only turn that you can use this thing, so we are going to go ahead and just guard. Oh, my controller seems to have a sticky button. That's unfortunate. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and just guard while we wait to be able to use the harpoon cannon.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Nice. 12,000 damage. That is absolutely insane. I love to see big numbers like that. That is so cool. Ooh, and Aika leveled up, so she is now a 13, which is perfect. It looks like that was the last of them. Now we just need to get through that gate. It's kind of amusing that they technically had one dinky little ship guarding this big old gate. Vice, it's closing. Hurry. Come on, little Jack. Woohoo! We did it! Alright, I knew you could do it, Vice. You're the greatest! He looks so mad. You got us through there by the skin of our teeth. You had me worried there. You had me worried for a second there. You can finally say goodbye to Valua. Alright, let's get back home to Pirate Isle. I love how he's just stranded there waiting for somebody to come save him. So baby girl of him. Vice, Aika, Captain Drachma, I just wanted to tell you how much I... Don't worry about it. The Valuans went through a lot of trouble to capture you. We just like making them mad. Vice is just kidding, Fina. You're our friend now. But while we were there, I did want to grab some more loot. What? Aika, you wanted to stay longer? We barely made it out of there. Hey, it's an air pirate's duty to liberate any treasure that can help the needy. Fina, there's something that I want to ask you. What is this mission that you're on? What are you looking for? And why is the Valuan Empire after you? We might be able to help. Alright, I'll tell you. I'm a Sylvite, a descendant of the Silver Civilization. Silver Civilization? Hundreds of generations ago, the world's population was divided into 6 civilizations. One existed under each of the moons in the sky: green, red, blue, purple, yellow, and silver. Each civilization harnessed the power of its moon by learning how to use moonstones as a source of energy. The entire world went through a technological revolution, but technology advanced faster than the people wielding it. The leaders of each of the civilizations became corrupt, and their ambitions led them to war. They used their technology to create weapons. These weapons were called Gigas. They were gigantic living weapons that were capable of destroying whole islands. I've heard about these Gigas before. There's a giant and a dragon? But I thought that those were all tales parents told their children. I never thought that they were real. Oh, Aika, they are very real. When the ancient civilizations went to war, they unleashed the Gigas on each other. So many people died. Then something happened. The rains of destruction fell. No one knows exactly what caused it. Moonstones fell from each of the moons. They fell for what seemed like an eternity. Thousands of stones fell at a time, like a rainstorm. It was almost as if the moons wanted to make sure that their powers were never misused again. Millions died in the rains. The stones battered the lands and leveled the cities. All of the ancient civilizations were destroyed. Only a few survivors remained. But even if the rains of destruction never happened, the Gigas would have destroyed the world anyway. Now there are people who are trying to reawaken the Gigas. You mean the Valuan Empire? Yes, but to command the Gigas, it is necessary to find the moon crystals. A moon crystal is a highly concentrated form of moonstone. The original moon crystals used to control the Gigas are scattered throughout the world. Valua is searching for those crystals so they can reawaken the Gigas. And that's why the Valuan Empire kidnapped you, to find out where they were hidden. Yes. I was sent here to gather the crystals before the Valuans could find them and put them somewhere they can never be used again. Vice, Aika, I know I have caused you enough trouble, but I have another favor to ask of you. I would like you to go with me. Help me travel the world in search of the crystals. Please. Without my ship, I can't do it. And if Valua gets the crystals, I don't even want to think about what could happen. And then obviously you're gonna want to click leave everything to us. We didn't do all this just to like be like, yeah, no, actually I think we'll stay home. Yeah, Vice, I guess this is your chance to see what lies beyond the sunset. You're right, Aika. Thank you so much. If you two were to come with me, I would be so honored. Huh? Vice, what was that noise? Was that your stomach? Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You can come out now. Huh? What is that thing? Where'd it come from? It's been with me ever since I was a baby. It's from my homeland. It can change its shape, and it's usually shaped like a bracelet around my arm. Huh. Actually, the thing is kind of cute. What's its name? Its name is Cupel. Come, Cupel, say hello to everyone. It's so cute. I'm very pleased to meet you, Cupel. Well, Fina, we've got a long journey ahead of us. We'll do our best to help you get the crystals. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're helping me. Now the only problem left is Captain Dine. I wonder if he'll let us go. What are you worried about? Even if he says no, we'll just go anyway. Alright, once we're finished getting everything ready, we'll leave from the underground port. I love how Drachma had literally not a word to say that entire time. And we got the silver moonstone crystal from Fina, so we are now ready to go with that. There's also a moonfish over here. Go ahead and grab that. That makes 3 that we've caught now. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way down this redonkulous ladder. So, we finally do have Fina in the party. She is level 1, so she's going to be pretty much useless for a hot minute, but she does come with 2 spells, Curia and Risen. Curia works on like the Curia crystals, and Risen has a 50% chance of reviving an ally to half health. So, not the worst spells we could have, but also not really that useful. So, anywho's, we're going to go ahead and learn about her weapon here. What's wrong, Cupel? Squeak, squeak? Really? Here. I see. Vice, Cupel tells me there's a cham around here somewhere. A cham? What's that? Chams are little shards from moonstones that fell and shattered when they hit the ground. Cupel eats them as food. Really? Wow. I didn't know anything could eat moonstones. Where can you find them? What do they look like? You can find them all over the place, but they're very small, so they're hard to see. But I'm sure Cupel will let you know whenever we get close to a cham. He can't seem to sit still or be quiet whenever there's food nearby. I see, so all we have to do is search the ground whenever Cupel starts to go a little crazy, right? Let's see if we can find anything here. The more you food Cupel, the stronger he will become. He'll be able to change into different shapes and inflict more damage on enemies in battle as he grows. Yeah, so that's how Cupel works. You're not actually going to buy Fina a new weapon. It's not usually the best idea to attack with her, though, because most things are going to do more damage to her if they counter than she did to them. So you kind of use her more as a support or a magic user. That's generally how I've always used her. There's very few times where you're like, yeah, I really want Fina to go ahead and just hit something. Before we do talk to our mom and dad, there is also a moonfish here at the back of the little jack. So you want to go ahead and make your way over here and then just sneak into this spot here and go ahead and grab this moonfish. In this save, I actually haven't given any of the moonfish to Doc, so that's now 4 I have just chilling in my pockets. I'll have to make sure and stop there before we go do anything. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to our dad. What's wrong, Vice? You're looking uncharacteristically grim. Dad, actually there's something I have to tell you. Don't worry, I have a feeling that I already know what you're going to say. I remember when I was your age, the feeling that I had to get away from my own little island and see the rest of the world. But when a man decides to step out onto his own path, he doesn't need to ask his parents' permission. From now on, you're my equal son. A man who lives by the skies, and there's nothing more honorable than that. You're late on almost every other occasion, but you sure aren't wasting any time to try and get out on your own. Dad. Go on. Get out of here, Vice. Go make your mark on the world. And then let's go ahead and talk to our mom real quick before we head out. I hear that you've decided to leave. Your father's told me all about it already. But I know you well enough to figure that it wouldn't be long before you'd yearn to travel the skies by yourself. Mom. It's okay, dear. Everyone ultimately has to fly away from their parents' nests. I knew it was just a matter of when. I knew this day would be coming sometime. It's just that it came a lot sooner than I had expected or hoped. So stand tall, son. Go chase after those dreams that you've always talked about, and make sure you take care of Ika too, okay? Oh, our mom is so sweet. I'm gonna be so sad leaving her behind. But if we want to keep both our parents, we gotta set out and stop Balua. Thank you all so much for rescuing me from the Valuans. I hope that I will be able to repay all of you someday. And just worry about keeping those moon crystals out of the hands of the Valuans. And Vice, we're all counting on you too. And don't worry, Dad. I won't let you down. Well, I guess we should get going. We'll be back soon. Bye, Captain. Bye, everyone. Vice, Ika, are you sure you want to do this? Fina, there's no way we can turn this down. After what you told us about the Gigas, I don't even want to think about what the Valuan Empire would do if they got their hands on them. We're the only ones that could stop them. And well, to be completely honest, I've always wanted to sail the world, and this is my chance. Moon crystals, lost cities, strange lands, I want to see them all with my own eyes. This is my chance to find out what's really out there. Fina, you couldn't stop us from going even if you tried. This is the kind of adventure that air pirates dream of. If we pass this up, we'd regret it for the rest of our lives. I understand. Thank you. Thank you all. Fina, do you have any idea where the crystals might be? Well, according to the ancient legends, there should be a moon crystal hidden in the lands under each of the moons. The closest ones from here are, the yellow moon of Valua and the red moon of Nasser. Well, there's no chance of getting back into Valua right now. You should probably wait a while before going back there. If you go east from here, you'll reach Nasser. With a normal ship, you'd probably never make it through the stone reefs on the way. But now that the little Jack is equipped with the harpoon cannon, you've got a pretty good chance of making it through.
Yes.
It sounds like a plan. We're heading east to Nasser, and we're going to get the red moon crystal.
Hey, boy.
We've been standing around here long enough. Let's get going. Well, Dad, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Remember everything I've taught you. Make us proud, son. Alrighty, and with that, we are off on our own adventure. We do want to do a few things before we make our way over to Maramba. Now that we have Fina and now that we have the harpoon cannon, there's quite a few things in areas we've already been that we can now access that we couldn't access before. Ooh, this would be a good opportunity to show off Fina to you guys. Let's go ahead and switch all of our weapon colors. I do want to start working on unlocking some spells for Fina, just because she is so weak sauce. I am going to go ahead and leave her in yellow. She can attack the Gasling. It's literally the weakest thing here. And then I put everybody else in green, so I guess I'll put Drachma in red so that she can learn some fire magic. I'm probably always going to keep Fina in silver until we start getting spells like Rislam. It's just easier that way, and you really don't want her attacking anything anyways. So that's usually my go-to with her. Are we even gonna get to see her attack anything? Alright, Fina, show us what you got, girl. Oh, this thing's guarding too. Yeah, so she does like 50 damage usually. She's not impressive. Alrighty, but we actually do want to make our way into Shrine Island for a cham that is in here at the bottom. I'll probably end up cutting back once I get to there. But this is a really great way of leveling up Fina really quickly and getting some magic points for her so that she can get some spells going. Or not magic points, but points in her magic spell lines. Whatever. Words. I don't know them. I'm just here. Alrighty, so to give you guys an idea of where I'm at, I'm like right before the boss fight. The entrance is up that way. So I really only went down an entire floor. Anywho's, the cham is over here in this back little corner. We're gonna want to go ahead and get into a fight. Ooh, and I got another vital seed from that fight, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and give that to Athena as well. Let's just go ahead and do that because she now has enough chams to evolve her weapon, and you have to pay close attention because it goes by really quick. But you can kind of see its attack go up from 58 to 67, and then I'm going to go ahead and give these to Fina so that she has some more hit points. Alrighty, and then from Shrine Island, we're actually going to want to make our way to a stone reef. I just spun the longest way around to get to it. But now that we have the harpoon cannon, we can squeeze through here to 2 new discoveries, which are really, really exciting. Fina's about level 5 right now. It really doesn't take her long to catch up with the rest of the party. I feel like she levels up a lot faster than everyone. Maybe it's because everyone else is doing amazing damage. You have found the sky coral. Microorganisms called sky coral attached themselves to moonstone boulders and grew to form these reefs. They flourish only in very specific conditions and can take 200 years to grow. Their various colors and shapes have long been valued for their beauty. Ooh, and Fina learned Pyre right there, so that is awesome. And then there is another discovery. You kind of have to fly along the top of it to get it, and I always miss it for some reason, so this might take me like a hot second. Never mind, I have found it immediately. You have found the Silver Moon Pit. Only small islands such as Pirate Isle and Shrine Isle lie in the area where silver moonstones fall, so deposits this large are very hard to come across. Legends say that silver moonstones hold the power of life, but the truth remains unknown. So there are those 2 discoveries there. There isn't too much else for us to go ahead and find in here. Ooh, some fish. Don't mind if I do. Go ahead and grab those and make our way over to Dock. This is probably a good chance for us to show off Fina's magic. I don't know how high her magic is right now. She is only level 5 right now, so I don't think she's going to do anything too impressive, but she should be able to take these guys out on her own. Yeah, so she does do enough to take out little mobs. She gets a lot of magic points compared to, like, Aika, so she's becomes a great mob clearer if you just want to throw pyre at stuff. Okay, so we got the Flame Mantle from Doc, which is a dress crafted from extremely lightweight fabric. It does boost his defense and magic defense a ton, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on him. We did also get something called the Gem of Fluidity. It boosts defense and magic defense and protects against stone. Ooh, that could be... Hold on. Well, I put the Warrior's Rune on Vice. No, I'm not going to go ahead and get rid of that. Let's see if that's something that's actually good for Fina. We might just hold on to it. Yeah, I think we're going to hold on to it. I think that's going to have specific uses. Alright, not the worst thing we could get. Now, one thing I'm going to strongly recommend to you is before you go into Maramba, make the Mystery Merchant spawn in Sailor's Island. And the way to do that is just to go in and out of the island until he spawns in the inn. Hey, are you the guy that everyone is talking about? Vice, right? I heard that you broke out of the Grand Fortress. Good job. I'm sure you've heard of me during your travels. I am Domingo, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Huh? You've never heard of me, you say? Now, you don't need to be bashful. I know you're truly excited to meet the real Domingo. Nevertheless, I have given up on searching for lost treasures and have taken up a new quest. I now search the world for discoveries. In fact, I'm in the midst of my search for the fabled Topple Rock. Yeah, so Domingo is the guy who's going to be competing with us to find discoveries. Let's go ahead and check the Sailors Guild real quick, because I don't believe I ever did turn in the bounty that we got for Baltor. So you're the guy that everyone's been talking about, the one they call Vice the Respected. Welcome to the Sailors Guild. I hear that you defeated one of the bounties. Well done. Here's your reward. You earned it. Yeah, so we got 1,000 gold. Let's go ahead and see if I have any discoveries to sell. I sure do. Okay, they were all found by me. That scared me for a second. I didn't realize I hadn't turned any of those in. I was like, am I gonna have to start all over? Because I am, like, I'm not saying it's set in stone, but I do want to try and get Vice the Legend. Alright, so we did receive a black spot. I'm gonna just kind of leave that for a minute, because we are not ready to face the Angel of Death, but it is a bounty on our head now that we've escaped Valua, and honestly the Angel of Death terrifies me, so we'll just go ahead and wait off on that. And I do believe we are actually now on this wanted list by Valua, if I could get in here. No. There we go. Yeah, so we are on this, which is pretty awesome. The Angel of Death is now on this, so Drachma has been moved down. I guess joining our group made him a little lame. Ooh, and we do have some new items to buy. I did buy the stuff for the ship, but I didn't really talk about it. It's just like some improved cannons and like a couple items that boost your defense. There wasn't really a whole lot to talk about. It's very self-explanatory as you go through it. Let's see. Ooh, this would be really good for Aika. Let's go ahead and put that on her. Oh, the raincoat's slightly better. No! Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that there. Alright, and then we do want to make our way back towards this lighthouse. Again, there is something, now that we have Fina in our party, that we can go ahead and grab. Unfortunately, this is like the last new item that we have to grab for her, and you can kind of already hear Kipple going off, but some of his food is up here. There we go, and we've now gotten another Cham. And I just want to make sure I grabbed the note in a bottle before, because I'm really bad about remembering to grab things like that. Alright, and then let's see if that mystery merchant is here, because there is an item I do want from him. We already have a couple of the boxes, but I need more of them if we're going to move forward. Oh, and he is here. Perfect. Perfect. I have some stuff I need from you, bud. Okay, let's go ahead and buy. Let's see, we've got the thermo ring, we've got this. I don't think any of this is too important for us, but really what I wanted was these Crystales boxes. I'm going to go ahead and just buy like, we have 2. I'm going to go ahead and buy like 4 more of them and just hold on to them. These are going to be an absolute godsend for us. I think this is a pretty good place to stop. It is getting to be a pretty long video. At the time of recording, it's actually Halloween, so I wanted to wish you guys a happy Halloween, and thank you guys so much for watching.